Before we begin tonight's investigation, if you're drawn to the hidden side of religion, the ancient world, forbidden texts, and the mysteries they never teach in church, then subscribe to Relics of the Sacred and turn on notifications. Here, we explore what others fear to mention. Now, from the dawn of human history, long before temples, scripture, or kings, humanity spoke of shadows, not monsters, not animals, but presences, invisible, intelligent, watching. They called them demons. And what's strange, what's truly disturbing, is that no matter where you look on the planet, from ancient Mesopotamia to early Christianity to medieval Europe to African kingdoms to secret societies of the modern world, the descriptions are nearly the same. The same shapes, the same motives, the same whispers. It is almost as if one ancient force, one spiritual intelligence, has been following humanity from the beginning. Tonight, we explore the demon that never left. The first fear. Long before angels and devils, long before heaven and hell, the world's oldest civilization, Mesopotamia, believed the air itself was alive with spirits. They believed every shadow, every nightmare, every sickness was caused by something unseen. The first demon they feared was Lamashtu, half woman, half lioness, talons like blades, hair like serpents. She walked the night. She stole the breath of infants. She drank the blood of mothers as they slept. To fight her, they invoked another ancient entity, the winged demon Pazuzu. Yes, that Pazuzu. The same face Hollywood used in The Exorcist came from a 3,000-year-old tablet. Imagine that, a pagan demon from Sumer, still feared in modern Christianity. This alone suggests one thing. Humanity fears the same shape, generation after generation, as if the same presence keeps returning under a new name. When demons entered the Bible. When early Christianity emerged, it inherited far more from the ancient world than most people realize. But here's the secret most churches don't talk about. The Bible never originally said demons were fallen angels. That idea came later. The earliest Christian texts, especially the banned Book of Enoch, say demons are actually the spirits of the Nephilim, the giants born from human women and angels who left their first estate. When the flood destroyed their bodies, their spirits remained, cursed, restless, hungry. These spirits became the demons that roam the earth. So ask yourself, why was the Book of Enoch removed from the Western Bible? Why erase the origin of demons? Some say it was to protect theology. Others believe it was to hide humanity's earliest interactions with something non-human. But one thing is clear. Christian demonology didn't come from nowhere. It evolved from ancient fears, ancient beings, and ancient battles. The global pattern. Travel anywhere in the world, and you will find shadows that look strangely familiar. In the Middle East, the jinn, made of smokeless fire, tempt, whisper, deceive. In Africa, the Abiku and Ogun Oru torment sleepers, pressing against the chest during the night. In Japan, yokai wander the roads, shifting shape to steal energy from the living. In Europe, medieval priests spoke of incubi and succubi, creatures that came at night to drain spiritual life. Different continents, different religions, different names, but always a figure that stalks the night, a presence that feeds on fear, a spirit that waits for weakness. It's not coincidence, it's continuity. It's almost as if these cultures, separated by oceans and millennia, were describing the same force manifesting in different forms. The battle in the invisible world. Now here is where the spiritual angle deepens. While the ancient world feared demons, they also believed in protectors, divine beings sent from realms of light. Mesopotamians carved guardian spirits called Lamassu at their gates. Christians believed in warrior angels like Michael, whose sword flashes in visions against the darkness. African traditions spoke of Orishas and ancestral guardians who stand between humanity and chaos. Every culture believed that the invisible world was in a constant state of war. Not a war fought with swords, a war fought with influence, with whispers, with dreams. And that's important, because ancient people believed demons didn't always attack physically. Sometimes they attacked the mind.
The dream realm. This is where all traditions converge. Demons reveal themselves most clearly in dreams. In the Bible, nightmares were considered spiritual warnings. In Islam, the Prophet warned of dreams from shaitan meant to disturb and mislead. In Mesopotamia, they believed the moment between sleep and waking was the easiest gateway for demons to enter. And in modern psychology, we call this moment sleep paralysis. Think about it. Why do people around the world, regardless of culture, religion, or location, see the same figure during sleep paralysis? A shadow, standing in the doorway, watching, waiting. No face, no voice, but its presence is overwhelming. How can the same being appear to millions of people who have never met? Unless it is the same presence moving through generations. Some scholars believe demons appear in dreams because the human mind is undefended. Others believe dreams are the battlefield between angels and fallen spirits. But the most disturbing theory? Demons attack dreams because it is the only time the human soul is still enough to hear them. The relics they don't want you to see. There are ancient texts kept locked away in monasteries, archives, and Vatican vaults that describe in detail how demons attach themselves to objects, symbols, stones, idols, even sacred items. The cross, the serpent, the eye inside the triangle, the circle with the point. These symbols repeat across civilizations over and over again, as if they carry meaning older than language. Some historians believe demons are not creatures, but energies, frequencies that cling to relics as doorways. This is why powerful institutions hide ancient artifacts, not because they're valuable, but because they're active. Modern secret societies. Here is where conspiracy meets faith. In the modern world, there are elite groups, private societies, that still use ancient symbols and perform rituals based on Mesopotamian, Egyptian, and early Christian demonology. The owl, the horned god, the blazing eye, the winged bull. Why do the richest and most powerful people on earth still gather around symbols that belonged to pagans thousands of years before Christianity? Some say it's tradition, others say it's theater. But those who have left these groups, those who broke their oaths, say otherwise. They say these societies believe there are ancient intelligences that still grant influence, power, and protection. Not possession of the body, but possession of institutions. What began as a Mesopotamian demon becomes a Christian devil, becomes a medieval monster, becomes a symbol in government, becomes a ritual in a modern fraternity. the same entity, changing faces. The theory they fear. Here is the theory most scholars avoid and most churches refuse to touch. What if demons are not fallen angels, not spirits of the Nephilim, not pagan gods? What if they are ancient beings, older than religion, older than humanity, that have been interacting with us since the first civilization? What if demons are simply the name we gave to something we do not understand, a force that shapeshifts across time, appearing as a Sumerian goddess, then a Hebrew tormentor, then a medieval nightmare, then a shadow in sleep paralysis, then a symbol in a secret society, always watching, always whispering, always influencing? And what if the greatest deception, the greatest victory of these beings is convincing the modern world they don't exist? So what does this mean for us? It means the ancient battle between light and darkness never ended. It means the angels that defended early humanity still defend us now. It means your dreams, your instincts, your spiritual experiences might be echoes of a war you cannot see. And it means that the demon humanity has been fearing for thousands of years may not be a creature at all, but a presence, a consciousness, a shadow that walks beside our species until the end of time. Whether you believe demons are real beings, ancient energies, or psychological shadows, one thing is certain: humanity has been haunted since the moment we opened our eyes. And whatever followed us from ancient Mesopotamia to the modern age, it's still here, watching, waiting, whispering.